Hey, so today I'm going to be discussing my top 5 photos for my digital imaging and agriculture final portfolio today. To start off the process, my first image I took um, north of Lubbock, and I was driving down a back road and saw these cattle grazing, and I was like, ooh, good picture spot. So I stopped and was taking some photos and just got really, really lucky with this one. The birds flew over at the exact moment, and I really like this picture. The only thing that I would change about this photo would probably be the lighting. Um, just the time of day, it was a little wonky lighting, but I thought the composition was really good of just capturing the birds like flying away in front of the cattle. You can even zoom in to the birds and see detailing of the feathers and even coloring. And honestly, this was probably one of the best photos I've ever taken of just being like at the right place at the right time. So I just really think this is a great photo. The next photo I'm going to discuss is this one. So, again, just driving around Lubbock, I think looking for spots to take photos. And this photo, I rolled down the window of of a moving truck. My boyfriend was driving. I rolled down the window and I just saw this image. And I thought to myself, that'll be a good photo. Um, and as the truck is moving, I'm just taking photos. And this is a photo that came out of that, and I think it's an awesome photo. It just showcases two of the most important things in West Texas agriculture: an irrigator and a tractor, and it also shows some green in the background and then the dirt in the forefront of the photo. And we get some clouds a little bit. I mean, it was a cloudy, gloomy day, but this photo was just one of those crazy things where it was like, oh, took it real quick and this is how it turned out. And I really, really like it. I like the lighting on it, honestly. I think that the lighting of the time of day really makes the tractor stand out. And I really liked how I could just whip out my camera and shoot this photo. And that is one thing that I've learned through this semester. I would have never felt comfortable doing that before. But yeah, and my camera was a manual too, and it just took this photo like this. So that was pretty awesome. The next photo I want to talk about is this one. Found a cotton field and decided to lay under a cotton plant and take a photo and just see what it would turn out to be. And this is what I got from it. And I really, really liked this image because to me, it showcases a different kind of view of cotton than we normally get. We normally get something from above or the side, and so we get the white cotton. But this showcased like the whole of the cotton, and I just really like how you can see on the photo the fuzziness of the cotton on top. And this photo just was really cool to me. I'm all about finding like different perspectives of photos and different ways to capture what we see all the time, because I think if we just take photos of things we see all the time, it kind of gets boring. But if you can find different ways and angles to take these photos, it just turns out really, really cool. And you can't be afraid to get dirty, which is one thing I've learned this semester. Um, this photo I took at the beginning of the semester. First First assignment, first time going out and shooting, got this photo. I just think it's a great photo. I love the vertical, how I took it vertically, and it's like the whole thing, just the whole sorghum plant is in the whole frame. I just really like that visually for me. For me, I like that a lot. And then you can see there's more sorghum in the background, but it's blurred. And I really, really favor a small f-stop. I love bokeh. I love it. I just really think it looks cool in any photo. And this one just I messed around with the lighting. I took Dr. Kennedy's critiques and messed around with the lighting and exposure of it, and it transformed the photo. And this is just a photo where I can look back on and see, hey, like I was out there not knowing what I was doing, and I still took a good photo. And it's really cool for me to have this photo in here and see how it stands up against all the photos I've taken, like throughout the semester and in the semester with everything I've learned. And I just really enjoyed the lighting on this photo after messing with it some more. Um, and then the last photo that I just really, really love is this one. There's the barbed wire in front, but that's blurred, and then the windmill and the hay in the background is in focus. And this photo, it's kind of gloomy and eerie, and the black and white made it look that way. And so I really like the effect that editing gives off in this photo of that, like, ooh, eeriness. Kind of reminds me of Halloween. But when I see this photo, I just really think of home, because in the past photo I showed sorghum. Like, I didn't even know what sorghum was until I moved to Lubbock, because we don't have that where I'm from in Northeast Texas. And this photo reminds me of home because we have hay, we have barbed wire, and we have windmills. And I think that hay, barbed wire, and windmills are three of the biggest things in agriculture. And it was just really cool for me to be able to capture this. I took this photo in Slayton. Again, just like driving around, stopped, saw it, took a photo, and this is how it turned out. And I think that that's one of the biggest things I've taken away from this semester, is to carry your camera with you, because you can be driving around and see a photo opportunity and just hop out and take it, and you never know what it's going to turn out as. And I remember Dr. Kennedy saying all throughout the semester, like, get out there and shoot. And it's so true. You just never know what you can see just driving around, getting to know Lubbock. I'm a transfer, so I drive around and get to know Lubbock a lot, and that's how I've taken a lot of these photos. But what stands out to me in this photo is the barbed wire in it being blurred out, and that's like a style preference. Other people might not like it, but I do. Yeah, so that is all I have about my photos, and I'm just in awe of everything I've learned this semester, and I'm very thankful. I hope you have a great Christmas break.